4-point victory.
Ah!
The Eagles are 4-5. The Cowboys are 4-5, and the Washington Redskins are 6-3. I have their record right? 6-3. So
Yeah.
2 games behind Washington and chasing them. I'm not going to think wild card at all because Carolina's going to take one, and then somebody else will have a better record than the second team in the East. So we're chasing the division here, KT, and we are not dead. It's not.
Okay. So you got to help though in the wild card scenario. Seattle lost for you today. Green Bay won for you today, which hurts. But and then the Atlanta loss. And next week you go take on 4-5 Atlanta. So wild card is still in the mix.
Okay.
Your focus should be on the division, though. I agree with you. Focus on the division. Next week you got to go to Atlanta. It's going to be tough, man. But we're alive, man, because tonight was the dagger. We're alive.
Yeah, and holy cow, the way they did it is pretty darn encouraging. Like JT says here, he said great response game for Dak, making key throws before halftime, and then obviously in the second half out there making the plays that he had to go win the football game. That's a pretty strong response to idiots like us who on 105.3 The Fan are killing the team and saying they're going to lose by 100. That's a pretty darn strong response. That your defense, even in the second half, when the Eagles kind of get it going a little bit, when you got to stand up, they stood up. And how awesome that it was Leighton Vander Esch to start the game and to make the biggest play at the end of the game to put them in 4th and 7. So your first-round pick is balling. Your pass rush is there. You're covering well. Dak's doing this, a little bit of this, and you went out there and ran the ball. Like, if you're a Cowboy fan, you got pretty darn encouraged about this game, unless you just want to be mad all the time, which some people do.
I think most Cowboys fans are like that. They just want to be mad all the time, or they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But dude, look, Dak 26, Dak 26 of 36, 270, and a touchdown. And he got sacked 4 times, dude. I can't help but think they dodged a bullet on Zach Martin there getting back in the game because that did not look good, especially on Alex Redmond's first snap. When the ball was snapped, he was turning around looking backwards.
Well, he was just trying to get a good feel for where to block for the guy. You know, it's a guy that's moved around the line a little bit, wasn't sure if he was at center or guard, and just wanted to get a good feel for his bearings.
Zeke, 19 carries, 150 yards. Jeff, he also had 6 catches for 36 yards. So, 25 touches, just under 200 yards.
25
Pretty
touches.
Ideal.
That's the minimum. I think 25 is the minimum if we're talking about how often we want to give Zeke the ball, but it was enough. It was enough tonight to get you a big
Cooper. 6 catches, 75 yards, Jeff.
And, it's weird because, again, you're talking about you gave up a first-round pick, and so you're going to look at his games where he has 50 and 75 and be like, okay, so what? Well, the so what is that's the dude that's destroying man coverage. When you need a play, he'll get open. That's what Amari Cooper does. He gets open against man coverage. Whoever they got, they can't cover him. So I don't know what to point to as a negative in this game, if we're being honest. To go on the road and beat the Eagles by a touchdown in a game where maybe we could have started trying to fire some more coaches tomorrow, that's about as good as you're going to get. You score 27 while you're doing it. That's pretty good. First road win of the season.